to stimulate you, bring you the nexus. We call it competitive prejudice. You radio hosts out there, you got to go visual. You got to stream. That's all I'm going to say right now. Come back at me a little bit later.
2 minutes until showtime.
Ooh. Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, baby.
I'm one to dissect the sentence, the syllables, splitting letters. I'm one to admit I'm never peaking, only getting better. You see me pushing my CD, I bet that you wanna get it. So get it, pop it in, you my personal lyric critic. I'm spitting to you pitiful fools who ridicule, saying I'm not as good as you, dude. I pity you like T to a fool. You see me and move, and you're bitter because you hear me writing beautiful grooves. It's like you got the blunt, I'm holding the flame. So watch me spark as I start to target all of your main, deliver lyrical pain. Horrible shame.
All right, Mario, that's for you.
Borderline lame, and a lot of them, well, some of them sort of sounding the same. Fuck with my formula like a storm, and I'm pouring rain. Forming a click forensic and morph to a hurricane. The current name is Saul, and I'm burning the Mary Jane. I'm about to take off like a player boarding a plane, flying over your main. No,
Then I
I'm
just
not
slow it
playing.
down,
I'm so
okay.
game, I'm so dope like cocaine. So much heat come out the brain, explode like Cobain. Boom. Watch me fill up a room, cause the lyrics that I spit straight kill it like doom. You'll be feeling it soon like you was chewing some shrooms. And I feel like Mr. P cause I pity the fool. I'm in the city of the grime and you're about to see what time it is. Walking
Yeah, I know. I was gonna slow it, fade out. Well, fade out my, yeah, sorry.
Oh, you talk about fading?
Yes.
Can I get a little bit of that fade?
Oh,
You're gonna change the speed.
I like this. You know, this is the pre-show, you guys. If you don't know this, you're getting a taste. It's the Meko Williams Show. Meko's Reality and the Part 2. You know what that is? Bump it or Junket, baby. Replay, rewind, restart. Your consciousness is not ready for this. You're not ready. Stay strong, keep them least steady proof. Belvedere, 3 cubes and a little bit of juice. But a little go a long way when you've had a long day. Songs say don't stop, get it on with a shit drop like an atom bomb. Bring Adam on, Eve still gonna be here long after Adam gone. Get all up in the canal like the Panama, and I splash up in the pussy just like a cannonball. Damn it, y'all, what they call you, man? My name is Saul, and I have your girl eating me like she was Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, nah, man, you know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Friday night when the club lines be out the door.
welcome to the Meko Williams Show. I'm Meko Williams, and I will be broadcasting my show live from Pack Stereo TV. And we're located in View Park, California. Yeah, that's how we do. Well, I would like to say hello to all the people in the chat room and on social media all together. And, you know, just check me out. You know, yeah, my hair's different. Yeah, you get to see my face. I'm loving it. You know, my hair is in pigtails. I look like a little girl. So, yeah, that's how we do. But, you know, I have a couple of announcements that I want to make, you know, before I get into the spill of the show. So you're going to actually be listening to my announcements, and then I'm going to just talk about my reality, because I have a lot to share with you guys. I mean, a whole lot. So, you know, First off, I want to say I have some shoes that are sitting up here before I actually get started because that is part of my announcements. And every show that I have, I actually showcase some bad ass shoes, whether they're stilettos, pumps, boots, what have you. These shoes are bad. These shoes are bad. If you guys are interested in who the designer is and where to get this shoe from, because we're going into the fall, and you got to start rocking your boots right about now. So that's how we do. These black boots is what I call kick-ass black boots because they have this look on there with these type of belt buckle look, and with the beads around, and they're silver and they're nice. It's the same material that they put on when you get acrylic nails done, as far as the beads that you get to that's embedded in the leather of the boot. So the shoe is by Nude. Yeah, it's by Nude. So if you want to check out Nude, go to www.nude.com. Nude, the shoe designer, shoe outlet, not porn. Let's just make that clear because there's two sites that use similar URL for that. So you can just check it out. I'll actually put it in on my Facebook page and also on my social media apps profiles where you can actually grab the information. But the next thing I want to talk about, and with these heels here, the boots, is that I love these boots because they're comfortable, and you can wear them with your any type of pants, stretch pants, as far as leggings, and it gives you a nice comfortable fit around the women who have big calves. So you can adjust it because it has elastic in the back and also on the side of the calf, so you could wear it. Because a lot of women complain that there's a lot of boots out there that they make that don't fit women that have medium sized to large calves. So these boots does that. They fit really nice, not too snug, but just enough. And you can wear your pants over it if you want to give it the sexy look, or you can wear it over your pants, and your pants leg being inside the boot. So that's just what I wanted to mention, because a couple of ladies was asking me on social media when am I going to feature boots instead of heels. Well, it's still heels, it's just boots that have sexy heels to it. So that's how I roll. This is Meko Williams, part of my shoe collection here. So yeah, I have a lot in my closet, and I have to fight my sisters off because they really try to go in my closet and sneak and take my stuff. So I'm like, honey, you can't take my boots. You gotta give me some collateral, and I don't need money. Shoes that you really like that are yours, you gotta give me your best boot for my best boot. That's how I get them right about now. But other than that, I have the Bridal Expo that's coming up. And, I want to talk about that. But, I want to ask, how you guys doing? How's your day going? My day is going okay. My week was kind of, Mario's laughing at me. My week was kind of hectic, I had to take a breather. Because, this is my reality. My week was hectic, But, I'm hanging in there. I got some family issues that are going on with, some emergency situation that's going on due to hospice. So, I'm not wearing it on my face. I try not to, but, I just want to say big ups to my stepfather, Willie. He's hanging in there, and my baby sister, BJ, who's dealing with it fairly well. And, with all the family support, we're really trying to hang in there because he's old school and he doesn't like to go to the hospital, nor does he want to be in hospice or anything like that. He just wants to stay at home because he's like, let me be comfortable. So, that's what my family's going through as of last week, this week, and from this point now on. So we're trying. But other than that, that's the bad news. And my good news is that I've been selected again to host the Bridal Expo for August the 24th, which is going to be pretty cool, at the Hilton Hotel, at the Holiday Inn by the LAX airport in Los Angeles, California. So big ups to me for that. So I really like that. And she, the reason why they selected me is because I've previously done some emceeing for them, hosting their previous bridal expos in the past, and she likes how I do it and how I present myself to all the vendors and how I handle all the models. And that's a feel good moment because those opportunities don't come that often, so when they do, I hurry up and grab them. So I like that Michelle King is comfortable with how I roll when it comes to hosting events that extravagant and also huge. And I mean, it's diversity, multicultural, which is really nice. And, sometimes I have to sit there and say things in Spanish, So that's pretty cool. And big ups to everybody that's going to be actually joining in for this bridal expo that's coming up. So, much love to you all. And, I do have to say, I have to talk about an artist that came on. And this was from past Tuesday on The Quiet Storm. And, I was blown away by this particular artist. Her name is Taffy Shula. I'm going to make sure I say that right. And she actually came in and performed live on air here at Pack Stereo TV. And Sister Girl was spoiling us because she brought us some spaghettis, homemade style, very healthy, and some garlic bread and some juice. Yes, I like that. But the reason why I really felt a deep connection to the indie artist Taffy Shula is because she touched on a lot of issues in her songs that kind of correct us as women of how we should approach our men and how we should look at our men and also ourselves and get in the practice of loving ourselves and just empowering and uplifting. And when she opens her mouth, let me tell you, Sister Girl can sing. I'm telling you, she could sing. So I really felt that. And just her style alone, her clothing, what she represents, what she stands for, it was very powerful to me. I had a tear moment because, I'm not a crier like that in front of people. It's usually I like to boohoo in silence. But she was the second person, as far as an artist that came through here of Pack Stereo TV that got me to tear on air. And it was not sad tears, it was happy tears, tears of joy, a connection, spiritual connection, which kind of like shook me for a second. So big ups to you, Taffy Shula, for doing that, girlfriend. And she's very powerful with her dialect when it comes to how she delivers her messages through her music, and I love it. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to check out Pack Stereo TV landing page at their website. Go to www.packstereo.tv, and you could go there, watch the video, check it out. She's wearing yellow, and she's representing, banging. Love her music. And you can click on you can click on the video. It's in YouTube, and let me go ahead and give you a snippet of what she sounds like, because we're gonna play it. So just relax, sit back, and just listen to the song, see what message you get out of it.
Anyone know I can go back in time? Anyone know I can be mine? Anyone know I can rewind? Anyone know I can find my divine mind? Go back in time. Look to your fathers and your mothers. Your mothers. Baby, don't you know who you really are? You're a bright light, just like a shining star. you can find the truth, you will go very far. No one can separate it or tear it apart. They can't tear it apart. No, no. Go back in time. You can just go back in time. Yeah. Yeah.
My ancestors, I give you honor, Ashe.
You're a descendant of ancient Kemetic kings and queens. You run the whole earth, nature and living things. All living things. You're a divine part of the cosmology. You can have what you want if you can just believe. Understanding truth has made my spirit free. Made my spirit free. With you in my life, I'll never see defeat. You're leading me into my destiny. You make me complete, 360 degrees. Yeah, go back in time. You can just go back in time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My soul has been on a journey in search of the wisdom of the dwellers of ancient Kemet. The priests and priestesses of the Nile Valley. A royal priesthood of high spirituality. Ashe. In Kemet, life was based on obtaining the highest spirituality. To become a god man or a god woman in here required rites of passage, observance of seasons, cycle calendars, and universally divine orders and timelines. And when this was followed, it would bless them upon the land and on the earth, given the ability to create empires of a magnificent glory because of the divine mind, the connection to the Creator, to receive knowledge and wisdom. I give you honor, I give you reverence, and I bless you.
Wow.
So, I just want to let all you know that you are beautiful, that you are magnificent, that you are a part of the cosmology of creation before you even became physical, and that you are significant. Pray for guidance and direction and ask the Creator for your purpose. We all have a purpose. Ashe.
Woo, that was beautiful. Hi, I'm Meko Williams. Welcome back to the Meko Williams Show. And I just have to say, I'm going to actually get you guys ready for my next topic, which is I'm going to address another radio station ex-co-host who is trying to assign herself to me as being her mentor and advisor. So that's what I'm going to get into. But, big ups to Toffee Shula. I really love that because, my goodness. Nice. Mario rolling his eyes, he can kiss it all he want. That's okay though. But he got me in training. That's my teacher. I got to give him love. He over there blushing a mile a minute. So enough of that. I don't want to paint that picture in the wrong way, but to me, when someone says mentor / advisor, I want to address this in regards to a radio station that I used to work for, and it's called Click Radio, KLIQ. Not to give them a plug, but I have to say this because that's who I'm addressing. Owner Devontae Styles, who is not in the red zone. He's actually my ex boss from that radio station, but the co-host for Sunset and Gumbo, which is who I'm addressing, Miss Sonia Bowser, who goes by AKA Miss Bougie. Now, I'm not going to put her on to the bus on Front Street because she mentioned to me on my Facebook page and social media that I was a mentor slash advisor. And I don't want you guys to get it wrong. It's not that I don't have a problem when someone actually look up to someone and you inspire someone. But when you assign yourself to someone and they don't know what you're doing and how you're conducting yourself, my opinion, just my opinion, you have to ask and you have to check and see what they're doing, because when you're building your reputation, you're branding your name, your show, you want to be really careful of who you approve the sign off on to. So when she I didn't know that she was well, first of all, let me go back. She said that she left the show and she took the show, left the radio station, she took the show with her. And you know, anytime someone says something, I'm gonna hold you to it. Now, like I said, I don't hate or I don't try to badmouth a person. That's not my style. But I don't like when someone is being deceitful and manipulative and doing things to irritate someone else when you don't know the continuity of the person's relationship with the other person. That would irritate me, and I always like to keep it fair game and also mutual, because in this business alone, in any business, building relationships is very important. It's key, and how you conduct yourself, it will get you to the next level. Now, I'm not saying what she did was flat out wrong, but I just wish that she would have asked me instead of, you know, lying about it. I don't think if a person is saying that you're a mentor, why didn't you tell me I was your mentor? And I never signed off being your mentor or advisor, because to me that's saying and that's stating to another radio station that I am conducting myself in a way where I'm teaching you and I'm actually directing what you're doing towards them. Not so. So you have to be careful, because it's the oldest trick in the book, and it's a sticky situation that's always done in the music industry, where people will name drop and sign you to something that you're not sure about, or you know, where it's not made clear. And she came off as she said that she's the producer. Well, I was told by my mentors that you can't fool the money people. And you sure in the hell can't fool people who are investors and investing in your career. They know when you really are doing what you say that you're doing, because it would show through your work. So I try to focus on that. You know, she was a producer, and it was, you know, people looked and they asked me for signing off on her as work ethic. And that's the thing, I can't sign off on your work ethic if I know the truth about how you roll, because if I sign off on someone's work ethics, I'm actually signing off my personality, my characteristics, my integrity, all that stuff based on you. And I have to feel comfortable with you and know that you're going to represent me in a good light, not in a bad light. So that's what I wanted to address with this person. I don't hate this person. I don't dislike this person. It's just that I don't have time for the BS. I really don't. I think when you are trying to get yourself in a good place, and don't get me wrong, everybody wants to be around the next up and coming or the booming person or the person with the most hype or positive people. That's not what I'm saying. Just be careful of what you do, because it can come back and bite you in the ass. It really can, you know. And I'm not going to badmouth her in a way where I'm putting her down. Sister, much love. If you out there banging and you grinding, continue to do what you do. But, you know, it starts with you first. You know, I'm always told it starts with you first. And you got to recognize what you're doing and just own it. You know, own up to what you did. Apologize, because that's the first stage of healing. So I'm constantly reminded of that. I'm not perfect, but, you know, I can't go around saying I'm a executive producer, you know, unless it's my own stuff. Now, if it's somebody else's platform, their show, and I'm taking all credit for it, then I would be in the wrong for that, because there's nothing to show that I'm taking, you know, that I put the work into it. If it's my stuff solely, then yeah, I could say that. So as a lesson to you, if the name, it has no legal ties to it or anything of that sort, it's not yours. I mean, people, get out there and learn. I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm just saying this is something I needed to address because it became an issue on my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and people will come to your defense. You never know who knows who, what people are going through, who's watching, who will come back and ask for reference, to sign off on someone. If they're thinking about hiring someone, if they respect you, they will ask you, what is this person like? What's her work ethic like? Is she reliable or is he reliable? Are there a good worker, a hard worker? Do they really go outside the box? Are they really creative? Because they're looking at what I do and they're looking and comparing what you do. Not to put it as as blunt like that, but it's the truth. So I always say, if I can inspire someone, if I can uplift someone, then, I've done my job. And I always figure if you touch one, you touch many. I don't care in what field it is, So I just wanted to get that out there about the mentorship, thing. You should always ask if you're going to have somebody assigned to you or if you're going to assign yourself to someone. And, I have 2 mentors here, and I wanted to I know shouldn't do this, but I want to ask them their opinion about that because I stand behind what I just said. I really do. So, Vic, what do you think about that?
No, I agree with you. I think it's good.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've been lucky enough to have people tell me, you are my mentor. You are this. And I keep my fingers crossed because I know they have good intentions.
Right.
And, but I also know that, you have faith without works.
It's dead.
The whole thing. So when the works take place, if it comes back to me, I'm going to go ahead and validate. I don't have to chase it. So, I completely understand. You just have somebody who's really you're close to and you're eyeballing and you can see what's happening. People want to validate and they want to ask you, okay, tell me what it's like. I always say, I'll answer you when you put the check on the table. Ooh. Other than that, you can ask all you want to. That's just my opinion.
Well, that's true. I didn't get no check being an advisor. I should get a whole lot of money, But I just don't like when people are doing malicious things to throw me in the mix to show that I got this person on my side. This is the person that I'm looking up to, and they're telling me I need to do this to another person. When you're being mean like that, don't add me to stuff like that because I don't represent that. I don't. So that's why I'm addressing it, because she did that to irritate and get back at someone who fired her, and I didn't know that she was fired. So it kind of stuck me in a position where I was like, oh, I got to go fix this and I got to clean it up because this person is looking at me like, oh, you the cause of this? And I'm like, no, I had nothing to do with that.
You're growing popular, aren't you? Is this what popularity is all about?
I don't know. You guys been around longer than me, so.
You're trying to say we old.
Yeah. But in a good way. I mean, you guys have experience. So it's one of those things where, whatever you've been through, I'm sure you can relate to that. I'm sure you and Mario had people try to do that in the industry when you guys were a record label and still is, and also, doing this here. I'm sure, your circle gets smaller, when it comes to success and what you're trying to do and what you're proving to do. And when you're trendsetters, you stand out on your own, you're going to run into a lot of stuff. You told me that. You said, Meko, you're going to run into a lot more of this. And I was like, oh, God. Oh. It's not good. I hate to just, take the rug and just pull it, but I'm not going to lose no sleep over it, and sometimes I look at it as, I felt bad afterwards, because I unfriended her. I got rid of I blocked her because it was just too much going on. And I said, I don't need this in my life. I'm trying to move forward, so if anybody saw that, if you learn from it. I always say, you don't have to be subjected to stuff like that. And, there's more and bigger things to worry about in this world than some BS and people trying to tit for tat with each other because things didn't go their way. So, people say that, are you grown people? Well, that's true. But you never too grown to learn stuff because you always in training while you on this planet. You always, no matter what your age is, you still in training. That's just my take on it. Sure. Mario, what you say about that?
Well, I just want to be clear. What did she actually claim was her relationship to you?
Well, she said I was her mentor and I was her advisor, and I was advising her on how to conduct herself at the other radio station in regards to the radio owner who gave her a platform to use in his absence for his show that he created from scratch. And so she put it on blast that she left and she took the show with her that she doesn't outright own. So in saying that, I didn't know that he fired her. He called me and told me I fired her. The show is not hers, because he actually took the show off the air because neither one of the co-hosts of the show that he let use the platform with the show title weren't being productive to a certain level. So he just said, you know what? I'm just going to just take it.
And you did or did not know her?
I did know her. I actually worked in the same radio station on a separate show from that show.
But you just didn't have this relationship with her.
I had a co-worker relationship with her. Nothing outside of that.
Nothing. Yeah, no. Well, these kind of things happen all the time, and I guess, and for the most part, I don't let them upset me. You just set up your disclaimers and stuff, because these are typical and part of the industry and occur all the time, unfortunately. I don't know if they occur more. They always did occur, just different ways. They're easier to track down now. Mm-hmm. So in that way, that it's better because you can protect yourself better. But
yeah, this was my first time going through that, and for someone to try to use me as a go in between, and also
they really, I mean,
like a get back.
At its worst, well, no. See, at its worst, they're just using you as a validator of who they are.
Right.
So, which is, it's a lie, but
because I don't really know.
There's nothing to lose a whole lot of sleep over.
Right.
Ultimately, people who do these kinds of things have to be evaluated on their own basis.
True.
And so people shouldn't, in today's world, they should know enough to follow up on these kinds of things.
Uh-huh. True.
Because that's really what she was doing, using you as a validator of where she was coming from. And the people should know enough to follow up on that.
Yeah, true. That's very true. But I had to kill that noise, all of it.
Well, I'm not sure that you did, but if that's what you assume you did, you have to remember now.
Well, when it came to me and my brand and what I represent, I had to shut that part down because I don't want someone to misrepresent me.
Even though that does absolutely really nothing to kill a story. So just keep it in mind. So when you cut off those things, that doesn't stop a story at all. No. It just stops your response side, but it doesn't really stop. In the viral world, it does very little to stop a story. Yeah. Usually if you want to actually stop a story, unfortunately, you actually have to produce counter material that says that this is something. That's the problem with those kinds of things.
And let me go back and saying I actually did present a post addressing Devontae Styles on Click Radio in regards to his show because I didn't know it was off air completely. So I was telling him that I missed that show and that it's sad to hear that he had to pull the plug on that show. But in saying that, I knew that was his creation from scratch, his baby. So she came to the post and tried to correct me on saying that's not his show, that's her show, and it was kind of like that had nothing to do with you.
That's why you do these kind of things, even though it's not really yours to validate whether it's hers or not hers. Because to tell you the truth, you wouldn't be in a position to validate either one of those positions. No. So, but the good thing, is that you got a chance to at least respond to it on the air.
Yes.
And the benefit that this is now out there.
Yeah. And that people know, and that I was not approving of that because I was there. I was a part of the original setup for the actual show of Sunset and Gubbo, which she didn't know. So, in saying that, people, I'm going to close out that part of that conversation by saying, just do your homework. You can't fool people. People are watching, and that's it, and that's all. So, I'm going to go right into the second segment, which is called Bump It or Junket.
Do we have a promo for that?
Yes, we do.
Can we play the promo, please?
I'm looking at the screen like, okay. I I'm gonna go ahead and play this promo because he's like, "Can we play that promo?"
I don't have a promo.
Yeah, I see he didn't have it, but that's okay. But we gonna get it started because Meko is about to do her thing. Here we go.
I was gonna have to go get it from the channel thing. But that's what we use. But anything, I just didn't know.
Okay. Or Junket, where we showcase your indie artists. I'm your host, Meko Williams. Let's go.
The current state of music is always changing as we slowly embrace a full digital life revolution. Uploading acapellas, drum beats, and guitar riffs to the World Wide Web from one countryside to the next. It's an international love affair, and new music is our gift to the free world. Our freedom of expression is only limited by our creativity, so we stand together.
Well, hey, this is your girl, Meko Williams. Yeah, this is what we do. Welcome back to the show where we showcase your indie artists. It's called Bump It or Junket for those who don't know. And yeah, this is what we do. We showcase indie artists with the baddest music, and we kind of pull from CC Mixter because the indie artist on there is really banging out and cranking out some stuff. So the theme that I'm going with for this, show is love songs and a little bit of alternative and jazz in the background of each groove. So what we do is we showcase your indie artists, we rate their score, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. What you do is you listen to each song completely, you rate them based on the lyrics, the content, the arrangement, and the beat, and you let us know how you feel. So if you're in the chat room on Blog Talk, log in, and if you're doing what you do, hey, I really like the fact that you guys are actually joining in. So if you're listening, go ahead and listen to the song. You can call into the show at area code toll free 855-345-3791, toll free.
Now,
you
Meko,
can actually be in the in the caller queue. If you want to state your case, you could do so. So what we're gonna do.
These are songs who chose
Hold
these
on.
songs?
I'm getting to it. Like I said, I'm getting to it. These are my favorite picks of this week of songs that I personally like. So, if you want, you can go against me. You can rate against me. If I really think these songs are the baddest songs, you can actually go in the chat room on Blog Talk, on Pax Stereo TV, on my live stream channel, and you can say, hey, either you agree with me or you don't. And if you don't, let me know why you don't. And like I said, you can call in again to the number, and the number's toll free 855, and I'll say it again, 855, let me start over, 345-3791 on Pax Stereo TV. That's how we do. So the first song, let me get you the title of it, because I picked some that's gonna knock Mario out. He just didn't know. But they're pretty cool songs. So like I said, the first song I'm gonna actually queue up here because I'm on this iTunes. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say what I'm using. I'm using iTunes. And this first song is called In Love. Let me go ahead and get it for you. And it's by featuring Gyrus. And it's kind of a, slow groove and real sexy and nice. So let's listen to it. And then we'll be right back. Here you go.
Fire burns. you think that it's uncool to stay? You feel the full, then go, woman, go. Just go, woman, go. You know I keep it real, just how I feel about you, woman. I want you to know. I want you to know. I'm sad, but understand you're leaving. But Cupid has us in his sights. Your eyes betray the way you feel it. You and I know they will reach tomorrow and all the nights for you, for me, for us to be in love, in love, in love. Baby, 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 don't go. I really wish you would stay. I totally get it if you're shy. Yeah, I wish you would stay, 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 stay with me. Wish you would stay, 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 stay with me. Yeah, I wish you would stay, 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 stay with me. Wish you would stay, 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 stay with me. How can you say the night is over? The fire burns, there's still someone.
Ooh, I like that. Well, welcome back to Bumper the Junket. I'm your host, Meko Williams on Pack Stereo TV. And yes, I did put it out there that you guys can actually call in and rate the song that you just heard. It's called In Love, the title, featuring Jairus. Excuse me, I said Jairus. It's Jairus. And from ccmixer.org. And, you know, I really like that. That song is what I'm talking about. That song is really nice. It's really a smooth type of song. It's almost like it feels like a jazz love song, you know, for me. But right now, I give that a 10. I like the arrangement altogether because it was so smooth. I like the way that he laid his vocals over the track, and he wasn't overdoing it or underdoing it when it came to the song. Everything seemed to match and go together. So if you guys have anything to say and you want to call in to, you know, the show, go ahead and call toll free 855-345-3791. Yeah, so we can hear what you rate. Or if you don't want to and you want to stay anonymous, go ahead into the chat room at Pack Stereo TV or my live stream channel, or also on Facebook, which I do have open, and I can see what you guys saying there as well, and see if, you know, let me see what you think about that song. Remember, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, and I gave it a 10. So, you know, I got some people over here in the chat room over here on my Facebook page that's going and going and going. Y'all love staying in that chat room, but that's okay. That's okay. I know you guys are spoiled. You know, I'm trying to get you to go ahead and call in, because there's a few of you that'll call in, and there's a few of you go, I'm not calling in. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So I gave it a 10. So, you know, next up, I have another artist that I want to showcase as well. And it's called If You Wait. And it's actually by Love Shadow and another artist called, I never could say this, it's Anahata's Promise. I hope I pronounced that right. Hopefully I didn't say it wrong. But it's another nice love slow jam song with a little jazz groove to it. So let's go ahead and hear that, you know, and I'll come back and see what you guys say about the first song I just played. Here we go.
Earth a full moon, and I wonder where you are. Across this galaxy of dreams, we could make it right. What started out so well has left a lasting scar upon these broken hearts. She said, oh, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Oh, she said, oh, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Some were laid to rest, but in another time under a different sun. I'm sure that we live on. Black rose for you and me, fulfill our legacy of which we had no choice. But still I hear a voice. She says, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Oh, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Anahita. If you wait for me, I will wait for you. Oh, she said, oh, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Today the sun will rise. I look up to the skies and know there won't be a time when you're not in my mind. Set free your memory, call it celery. Return to who I used to be before the time you said to me, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Oh, she said, if you wait for me, I will wait for you. Oh, she said.
Wow, I really like that. I like that. That was real nice. It's, I like the piano, how it played in the background. And I just want to say, welcome back to Bump It or Junket. That's what we do. We showcase your indie artists. And this is where we at, Pack Stereo TV. And I really love how everything is actually going here. I love this because I personally picked this song out of CC Mixter based on this independent artist and how they jam. So this was, to me, nicely written, arranged, put together. I love it. So I give that a 10. So if anybody want to challenge me on that and say, go ahead, put it in the chat room, whether you're on Facebook or my live stream channel, or if you're on Pax Stereo TV and you're in their chat room. I have them all three open so I can address everybody. So I'm multitasking here. So I like that. I like that.
Challenge.
What you challenge? And first of all, who are you?
My name is Victor Allen. I'm new to Pax Stereo. I've always wanted to work for this company, and I love the show that you're doing.
Okay.
And I just want to tell you that I'm confused. What's the scale between bump it or junket? What number says bump it, minimum, bump it? What number minimum? Junket. I need to know where the cutoff is.
Well, the cutoff is at 5, just like in math. 5.
Okay.
So if it's over 5, you round it off to the nearest number, right? The highest number.
Okay.
And if it's below 5, that's when you dump it, or you junk it.
Okay.
That's clear enough.
All right. I'm going to give you 2 scores on this because I want to give you the truth. I'll give you the truth. What's up, So Smooth? I see you in there. But I don't want to take up too much time because we're on a time limit. If I'm sitting with my woman, if I'm cruising, it's an 8.5 because that song is talking to the ladies. That's all it's doing. Now, if I'm rolling with the fellas, they're going to look at me and say, what you playing, man?
Oh.
So you get about 6.5. So I didn't junk it. I'm just letting you know that's real talk. That's all I'm saying.
Well, hey, Mac. How you doing? Welcome to the show. So Smooth. Hey, I see you guys in there. Welcome to the show. Put your score in there. I would play it back, but, we on this time schedule here. I hear you, Vic.
Thank you.
I hear you.
Thank
No, I understand. Yes, the song was actually towards the ladies. So, yeah, that's how you do, So, yeah, you put that in my mind, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
But that's okay, I wonder what Mario's thinking about that, because he's over there looking kind of funny. Trying to give me hand signals like he's one of those people at the, LAX with trying to tell the plane to come in.
I enjoyed it. It has a popish feel, which is, saying similar to something to what Vic said, even though I still kind of like the groove on that. So I'm going to give it really a 9.
Okay. Not bad.
Because I like the production, but it definitely, has a kind of more pop kind of a feel to it.
Than the first song that was played, correct?
Right.
Yeah. I all right.
But still, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and the production and the vocal production.
Oh, Max said 10 all the way. Wow. Wow. I'll say, Mac, you said 10 all the way, huh? Well, Mario say 9, I say 10, Max say 10. Victor said 2 scores.
If I'm with my woman.
You want all the play you can get from that.
Yes, I'm right. Because I know what the fella's going to say.
That's the song like with kisses all on the face.
Well, don't hate you guys. Yeah.
I love you. And I love you too.
Oh my God.
I love you.
But when I heard that, Mario, let me be truthful. I thought about BB when I heard that song. I said she would love that song. I think she would.
I love you. I love you.
Well, you know what? We're going to go to the next song. The next song, like I said, the theme for tonight is love songs with a jazz and alternative, groove in the background. So with those arrangements.
That's the first I heard
This is going to be one of those, smooth, type of, I want to, spend time and be with my woman type of deal. Mario over there clowning like a, Lord have mercy. But the next song is called The Best Damn Heart, also featuring one of the most popular artists besides Love Shadow is Snowflake. So he's on this collaboration here with Love Shadow. So let's go ahead and play it and let's hear it. Remember, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And since Victor put it out there, the cutoff score is at 5. So if you go over 5, you bump it, and if you go below 5 or below, you junk it. Just so you know.
The female artist,
Lord.
Snowflake.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Lord have mercy, Mario.
What's it gonna take to turn this love around? Tear this house of pain down. Pick our love from the ground. Do you think that we can make it? Maybe we can fake it. We'll try to rearrange it. But it's you with us trying. This time this love is dying. Use it with the trying. This time this love is dying. So if you walk away, you're throwing away the best damn heart you'll ever know. It's time for you to go. But if you won't stay, I'm giving you back the best damn heart you'll ever know. Oh, baby, come on, don't let me down. Even though you're gonna try to carry on, everything I see and do somehow seems to lead back to you. Alone, strong, try to get along. I know that it won't be long till I'm close to breaking down. What's it gonna take not to make my heart break? I don't think I can take it, don't think I can make it. Maybe we can fake it, try to rearrange it. But it's you with us trying, this time this love is dying. Use it with the trying, this time this love is dying. So if you walk away, you're throwing away the
All right. Welcome back to Bump It or Junket. I'm your host, Meko Williams. For tonight's show on Pack Stereo TV, yeah, that's what I personally picked. That was my jam. I like that. So I give that a 8.5 because that's how I roll, but I really like that song. So what you guys think? Because this is going to be the last song for tonight's show. And then we're going to go ahead and give a couple of things.
It's almost like kind of a soft rock alternative thing.
Hey,
so,
what you like about it?
Always the production's first rate. Always first rate production, first rate samples. Well thought out, well engineered, well crafted. It becomes a stylistic issue, right? Whether or not you're into that kind of music. Do you prefer that kind? Because so again, a little alternative, rockish kind of. So for me, I give it an 8.
Wow.
Because I like the track, but
I
again,
said
it doesn't.
8.5.
Right. It's not. But again, it's not the genre with my own personal bias.
Right.
But it's so well done. It's so well done that you definitely could groove with it.
Yes, that is a
you could definitely
different.
groove, and even when it's not your genre, you know what I'm saying. So I like it.
Well, the chat room is blowing up over here. I see it. Pat Stereo TV chat room. Facebook chat room, and I see it. But So Smooth is cracking up because he said I look like an 18-year-old with these plaits in my hair. Yeah, you guys thought I was joking to be a 40-year-old, but So Smooth gave it a 7, Mac gave it an 8, and Steve said hi. So you guys came in at the last part of the show. So catch me again every week, same time, same place. Starts at 7:30 on Pack Stereo TV. It's 7:30 at night, p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't you do that. And what we gonna do, I have to get on Mario. What we gonna do is actually phase out the show. He wrong for that. I'm gonna whoop him. But much love to everybody for joining. And just check in, same time on Sundays. And we're gonna go ahead and bounce out of here and go ahead and leave your comments in the chat room. There we go. We're out. So, thank you for joining. Peace.
Nah, man, we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl. Friday night when the club lines be out the door.